Good morning, you guys. It's Monday, so we're going to talk about our Monday getting us to what? Our happy Friday. We can't ignore the stress levels that we face. We can't ignore that we have people following us. We can't ignore that they use kids to harass us. We can't ignore that we get followed by dogs. We can't ignore that they charge us more than the other person when you're trying to pay a bill and say, oh, it was an accident. Yes, these things all happen to me. We can't ignore they mess up your paperwork. We can't ignore that when you do your taxes, they make you submit more documents every year, the same documents you submitted the last year. That's what they do to me. We can't ignore that we the last to receive. We can't ignore that our landlords harass us. We can't ignore that our neighbors harass us. We can't ignore that they tamper with our vehicles. We can't ignore all of the stress levels that we are facing. So what we have to do is tackle them one by one. We are adults being bullied, period. So we have to figure out a solution. The solution number one is internal first before you deal with the external. Internally, get your mind to a level of strength where anybody can do something to you and you already know how to woosah and have patience. Okay, because we can't ignore that these things are happening. Yes, it hurts to talk about it, but we have to talk about it to get over it. Yes, we have to walk through it, right? Excuse the steering wheel. I don't have the devices like everybody else have. But on top of the things that we are going through, there is a solution. I'm going to let you know. Once you deal with the internal part where you learn how to love thyself, learn how to get patience, learn how to recognize these things are happening to me and it's unfair. Learn your laws, your inner city laws. Educate yourself to become more knowledgeable. Use the word of God to help you gain patience. Say, God, you can't remove this out of my life, but please help me get through this in my life. I don't know what your purpose for me, Lord, is, but I know it's in your will. So help me get through it, not get rid of it, period. And God was going to give you that strength out of nowhere. You're going to be so amazed, okay? So once you deal with your internal, realize you are an what I'm trying to say. Realize that you are the person of power, meaning I just went blank because I was looking at the light tripping. But remember, the person that has authority over your space, that it's a privilege for people to be in your space. Don't make people feel that they have the power over you. Like, oh my God, I have to go to this party because if I don't, they're not going to like me. I have to please. No, remember, you are the person that people need to be checking for. Okay, and you have authority to say, I want to go, I don't want to go, or yes, I will go. That's on you, because the people in your family, ain't nobody bold enough to come to you and tell you what they heard. They just gonna try to treat you different, and then they still want to invite you to their functions and smile in your face. But they family, they blood. Okay, but anyway, that's another topic. But that's what I want to talk about. Get your internals right first. That's what I had to do. And I had to not deny that this was happening to me. Next, when you want to handle it externally, learn your laws. Like I'm in California. Following is illegal out here, okay? Meaning, if someone's following you, you can't just report it to the police because it's not considered harassment or stalking. The stalking law pertains to California when someone threatens you or someone cause harm. So, when I sit there, I'm going to tell you our secret. Y'all probably like, stop saying stuff to them. When my harasser becomes to the point where I feel like it's going to conduct harm, I have to speak up and say something and videotape it while it's done. For example, like I told you, the man with the dog, he kept doing it for like a year straight. 5 years he was doing it before he had the dog, okay? It's going on a whole nother 6 years, sir. You have never seen me do anything or that you can report, obviously, because I'm still walking around. I'm not clink, I'm free. I'm telling this man this. But when it comes to my kids, it's a whole nother ballgame, so I had to tell him something. And by him being irate and me being calm, he looks like the aggressor, and it's all on tape. When I'm saying, sir, you know, you're walking back and forth in front of my car, I have a right to say that. Especially in the pandemic. Take advantage of the pandemic 6 feet. Why you keep walking back and forth in my car with the dog? Then he has a dog. That dog is considered a weapon in California because it's the pet bull. You can't use your laws against him, so he feels stupid. So now he can't tell me anything. He called me ignorant. He said you F word to me. That's in California, like strong words like that is threatened. I said nothing but sir. Thank you. So you play stupid, but don't be stupid. Like the other guy at the school that kept harassing me, I just kept waving at him. And he was like, she keeps waving at me. Now who looks crazy? But they calling us the targeters and we 5150. Play your cards right. It's a way to stop it at work. There's legal and unlawful harassment, and there's some harassment, unfortunately, is legal because you got to prove it. If it's not discrimination against age, sex, race, saying, oh, they harassing me because of this, then it's unfortunately we got to deal with the following harassment. But listen to this. I still speak up at work, y'all. Play stupid, don't be stupid. I'll key. When a girl keep pulling up every time she pull up with me at work and won't leave with me, I said, girl, we always come at the same time. I'm going to start making you pick me up so we could go to work together. Did it stop? It stopped after that because she like, dang, she noticed. So play stupid, but don't be stupid. But let's start your Monday right with addressing it and getting self-help first, and then start reading your laws of how to deal with different harassment. Okay? Like I said, California, once somebody verbally attack you, that following has to stop, because once you report it, you have the first thing they gonna ask you, did they do this? Did they cause harm? Or how you know they harassed? Yes. Here's the tape. You know what? You know they're not going to want to watch the tape. And then you go, well, yes, this is what they said to me. Look at the lady coming out. She steady harassing me. Listen, y'all. I would sit in my car and be late. I would sit in my car and be late and clocking in before I allow this lady to follow me. I promise you I will. I did it before. And they looking at me. I'm looking like I'm on the phone, but I'd rather take that L and lose that 5 minutes. And then when they write me up, this is my thing. As soon as they call me in the office to write me up, I'm going to say, because it's a hostile environment. So I tend to sit in my car and get my space, because it seems like your employees feel they want to over supervise me and follow and dictate what I do. So I tend to pull myself away. And yes, I have did that. And yes, they have did nothing to me. And people like, dang, I'm wondering why she still work here, because I know my laws. So start off Monday that, because when we go to Friday, it's going to be Happy Friday. You're going to have better results. Watch videos on how to handle stress level. Watch videos on how to handle bullying, because you are being bullied. Okay? Watch all these different type of things, okay? Talk to you guys later.